Allan has extensive experience in the area of cyber for Asia, for Southeast Asia. In fact, he's been a cyber policy strategist. He's been an international consultant. He's been a law enforcer. He's also been a public administrator. He's been an author, technology manager. We thought, in the essence of cross-regional integration, coordination, collaboration, we felt that the Pacific would benefit a lot from having a discussion of sorts with Allan here. And so, thank you, Allan.
Thank you, Sherry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, distinguished colleagues, partners, and friends. I would like to thank the State Department for bringing me here. Thank you so much. It is an honor to join you today as the Regional Director for Southeast Asia of the GFCE Southeast Asia Hub. I would like to discuss about how Southeast Asia is doing in terms of bridging the capacity gap and building a regional AI and cybersecurity workforce that can, the Pacific can also perhaps, one of the best practices that you can perhaps emulate. Okay. Across Southeast Asia and the Pacific, we are living in a moment where artificial intelligence and cybersecurity are shaping our future in more profound ways. So AI offers the promise of economic growth, smarter governance, and better services. But the same technologies also bring new vulnerabilities, from sophisticated cyber attacks to the spread of disinformation, deepfakes, and other online harms, as we've heard yesterday. Our regions are united in two realities. First is we cannot unlock AI's potential without trust and security. Do you agree? Second, we cannot achieve trust and security without investing in people, our human capital. So over the past years, ASEAN has made significant strides in both AI and cybersecurity, steps that I believe are instructive for the Pacific as we consider our own capacity building roadmaps. First, ASEAN launched the ASEAN AI Safety Network, creating a regional platform to promote ethical AI development grounded in transparency, accountability, and trust. Second, building on the 2024 ASEAN AI Governance and Ethics Guide, the expanded guide on generative AI was issued earlier this year. This addresses specific risks such as deepfakes, misinformation, privacy, intellectual property, and bias. So alongside clear principles on, of course, accountability, incident reporting, and safety. Third, Indonesia is finalizing its first national AI roadmap aimed at attracting foreign investment and integrating AI into key sectors like healthcare and agriculture. Fourth, strategic public-private partnerships are accelerating skills development. For example, Cisco agreement with Indonesia's BRIN to train 500,000 people in AI, cybersecurity, and networking by 2030, and that's public-private partnership with the government of Indonesia. Fifth, Malaysia will launch its national cloud policy at the ASEAN AI Summit this month, supporting secure digital infrastructure for the region. Sixth, sovereign-grade AI infrastructure is emerging, such as VCI Global's quantum-resistant, encrypted compute and storage showcase at the ASEAN AI Summit. 7, ASEAN continues to implement its cybersecurity cooperation strategy, 2021-2025. Actually, it's being updated right now. They will issue the next iteration when the ASEAN will be turned over to the Philippines, which strengthens policy harmonization, regional readiness, and incident response capabilities. 8, the Digital Economy Framework Agreement, or the ASEAN DIFA, is under negotiation to set a unified, secure foundation for digital trade and trust across the region. And finally, the workforce readiness or gap remains a critical challenge. In mid-2025, survey found that 71% of ASEAN business leaders believe their workforce is not yet prepared to fully harness AI. So what are the key lessons from ASEAN? So these developments illustrate three important lessons. First is policy leadership matters. No? Frameworks like the ASEAN AI Safety Network and the Generative AI Guide set the tone for ethical and secure innovation. Second, infrastructure and technology must be secure by design, from cloud policies to quantum-resistant systems. Third, workforce readiness is the linchpin. So without the skilled people, even the best policies and infrastructure will not deliver the intended results. So this is where the mission of the GFCE becomes vital. We bring together people, bringing AI and cybersecurity capacity gap that requires multi-stakeholder collaboration between governments, industry, academia, and the civil society. A practical skills program that combines training with an understanding of ethics, governance, and policy, as well as cross-regional cooperation so that lessons from ASEAN can inform the Pacific strategies and vice versa. That's why perhaps, thank you, Pua, for having me here. And I'm also learning from you guys so that I can bridge these best practices to ASEAN. And perhaps I can also invite Pua next October to be in Singapore to bring best practice from Singapore to the Pacific. So today's panel is an opportunity to explore how our regions can work together to develop the workforce we need, one that is capable not only of defending against cyber threats, but also driving innovation that is safe, inclusive, and sustainable. So let us approach this discussion with a sense of urgency and with the vision of collaboration that transcends borders, ASEAN and the Pacific. So the AI and cybersecurity workforce we build today, not just our digital security, but also our economic resilience and societal well-being for decades to come. So let us begin the discussion. Thank you.